Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 9th annual general meeting of the company. The company's annual report has been with you for some weeks and you will have noted with some satisfaction that your company has performed remarkably well despite the adverse market and economic environment. The year was characterized by continuing recession in several segments of Indian industry, particularly consumer durables. Sales in the last 4 months of the year were affected by social and political disturbances in many urban centers. The country needs to ponder the economic consequences of political conflict which has hampered the country's economic revival and diminished its ability to move ahead of other developing countries. Consumer sentiment, which is an important factor in the sale of consumer durables, remained low throughout the year because of political uncertainties, the erosion of assets on the stock exchanges, restricted money supply, high interest rates, and reduced disposable incomes. Profit was also affected by inflation, high interest payments, sharply higher payroll costs, and increased excise duties. Inflation is not a serious worry for the current year, bearing the price of gold. Following a wage settlement with employee representatives, per capita payroll costs are expected to rise only marginally in the current year. The unavoidable delayed but successful rights issue of your company, for which my very special thanks once again to the shareholders, will ease the pressure of interest rates which unfortunately continue to be high. If the excise duty increase had not taken place, the profit of the company for the year would have doubled. Because of highly competitive conditions, your company adopted a cautious approach to price increases. We now believe that we were more cautious than warranted and have therefore taken remedial action in the first quarter of this year, which should reflect in the profit performance of the company. Company earned a profit of 10 crores rupees on cancellation of forward cover contracts relating to foreign currency term loans. As mentioned in the director's report, the management of your company considered it prudent to treat this as a capital receipt. Shareholders will be happy to know that your company has performed very well in the first quarter of the year. We are looking forward with renewed confidence to a particularly bright and rewarding year. Steps are now being taken to augment the capacity to 4 million. Part of the increased production will be of extra slim watches designed and developed by the product engineering group of the company. This is indeed a remarkable achievement and places your company in a strong position not only in India but in foreign markets as well. The product engineering group of the company has also developed or is in the process of developing a number of new models. In the course of the year, the product portfolio of the company will be significantly modified to bring it more in line with the trends in Europe. Increasingly, product strategy is influenced by the needs of the foreign markets to which it is now addressing itself.